Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and I am currently on a weight loss journey. I started this series on my channel because I've learned so many things that I want to share with anybody else who might be on a weight loss journey. I'm currently on the WW, formerly known as the Weight Watchers program, but this recipe could be used for anyone. You don't have to be on the WW program to enjoy this. So this recipe is my 0-point chicken burrito bowl. It's 0 points on the blue plan, 0 points on the purple plan, and I will figure out what it is on the green plan. This is just my variation of the recipe. You can add or subtract anything that you want, but do know that whatever you add or take away may affect the points depending on what plan you are on. With that said, let me show you what you'll need for these 0-point chicken burrito bowls. To make these 0 points, I use riced cauliflower instead of rice. This is a steamable bag, so what I will do is I will pop this in the microwave for 4 to 4.5 minutes, and then when this is done, I'll show you how I prep the rice. I use a marinade for my chicken. Technically, this has points. I use about half the bottle every time I make this recipe. Half of the bottle is 5 points. I am making about 3 burrito bowls, so technically there should be at least a point in these bowls. However, I don't put the marinade in the bowl. I only I strain the chicken. So to me, there's not enough marinade on that chicken for it to count. If you don't have this, I will put another option up on the screen that I found at Walmart, so it should be available. I use this as my sour cream substitute. Again, if you don't like this, you could use sour cream, but know that it will up the points. Then I use pico de gallo. This is from Aldi. The ingredients are Roma tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, red onions, lime juice, and cilantro, which makes this 0 points. To flavor my rice, I do use cilantro. Again, if you don't like cilantro, you don't have to use it, but I will flavor it with this. And I will also use lime juice as well. Again, this is all 0 points, so measurements kind of up to your taste. I will pretty much just put a splash in there and then I'll taste it and make sure it's tasting how I want it to. I also use black beans. Again, you don't like black beans, don't use them. If you want to use a different bean, fine. If you're like my husband and don't like beans at all, you can omit them completely. So this is what I use to cook my chicken. I'm just using a Magic Chef Instant Pot. I know Instant Pot is technically the brand name. Pressure cooker, all-in-one, whatever you want to call it. But this is what I use. I have it on the slow cooker setting. It has been in here for 4 hours. Well, all I did was I put the chicken in here. I just used one giant chicken breast. I sprinkled some of this Goya adobo seasoning on both sides, put the chicken in the crock pot, and then covered it with half of that bottle of marinade that I just showed you and some water as well. Let me show you how I shred the chicken. I think it's probably one of the most easiest ways to do it. So how I shred my chicken is I use my hand mixer. I put it in the chicken, which should be fairly tender at this point, and I turn it on low. There you go, shredded chicken, and I didn't have to worry about burning my fingers off. So my riced cauliflower is done, so let me show you how I do this. Typically I just use salt, pepper, lime juice, and cilantro, but then I was just thinking, why have I not put any of this on there? This is salt, granulated garlic, tricalcium phosphate, which apparently prevents caking, oregano, black pepper, and turmeric. So I'm gonna add a couple dashes of this in there. I'm gonna add maybe a little more. I really like cilantro, so if looking at what I just did, you're like, girl, that's too much, you don't have to add as much. It's okay, but I love cilantro. I have lime juice, so again, this is 0 points. Let me just do maybe a capful. Maybe another capful. More lime juice.
Oh, I smell that lime juice now.
Yep, that's good. So I try to follow the same assembly that they would do at Chipotle because I'm obsessed and I don't live close enough to a Chipotle to go all the time, or else I totally would. So first thing I ask you at Chipotle, or at least at the one that I go to, is what kind of rice do you want? I'm just gonna try to spread this evenly between the 3. I could probably get 4 out of this, but I feel like that chicken breast was a little on the smaller side. too much in that first one. All right, then they ask black or pinto, and I always say black, so. Then they ask what kind of meat you want. Normally I would say barbacoa. Chicken is 0 points. The way I make it at Chipotle, I think I've been seeing that even on the blue plan, chicken is like 3 points. Okay, then they'll ask if you want salsa. So I have pico. For some reason I am like missing one of these tops, so I'm just gonna prep 2 of them, and then when I come across that third one, figure it out then. Then because I have some cilantro left over, I'm just gonna kind of dust that here. And there you have it, 0 point chicken burrito bowls. I guess I should call this 0 point / low point chicken burrito bowls, because depending on what program you do will determine the points. So all I do is put the tops on, put them together in the fridge. I've got 3 for this week. So that way in the morning, all I've got to do, grab, put it in my lunch bag, and out the door I go. I have made these probably 5 or 6 times in bulk since I've been on the WW program. I love them. I don't get sick of them. I typically stick to this variation. If I wanted to add some points, I would add some guacamole, but I don't usually do that. If you decide to make these, let me know in the comments below with how you decided to make them. Did you make them the same way, or did you change it up? You could also follow me on my Instagram page and leave me a comment there. If you find these kind of videos helpful, give me a thumbs up so I know to keep making them. Hit subscribe before you leave if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Good? Am I in frame?
Yeah.
Does it look like my head is being chopped off?
No.
Cool! Do I look greasy?
You look kind of ugly.
Your thumb was out of
Action!
And but this recipe, yes dear. Hi.
Use the camera.
Yeah, I'm talking to the camera.
I'm talking to it, Mom.
Oh, you're talking to it? Okay, I'll let you talk to it in a minute, okay?
Okay.
It's 0 points on the blue plan and 0 points on the purple. Sorry if you hear my toddler in the background. So I will ooh, way to focus.
Mama.
You can be mad. If you decide to make these, let me know if you decide to make these chicken burrito bowls either here on YouTube. Let me know if you decide to make these